Okay, so I forgot my good camera, so we're just going to be using this today. But I have a 740, which I put a 940 front on. Got a working B234F in there. I've taken the exhaust off, I don't know where I've put that. But what I was going to take out of here was a radiator, which is missing. I don't know where that went. And I might take the engine mounts off of this. Who knows what'll happen there. But yeah, so this car had some problems. That's why that ended up getting parked for probably 8 years now. And you may have spotted another car back here. This is my dad's project. That's a manual. You can see the manual shifter in there. That's an M40, whatever it is, with overdrive. There is actually two other cars I want to show you. That is a full spec S80 T6. It's got the car phone, it's got everything in there. That car is fully decked and will not sell. Like, nobody wants to buy it. It's crazy. But then again, we want a reasonable price for it, and we're in South Australia. That doesn't happen. Oh my god, that is entirely blown out. There is one last project though, or one last car, and it has a starting problem. I wanted it just to be a normal daily driver, and if I could get it to work, it would just be a normal daily driver. We've spent so much effort on this, and the previous owners of it also spent thousands of dollars at like qualified Volvo mechanics, and nobody was able to figure out what was wrong with this 960. Really sweet car. Oh, look at that. All leather interior. All really high quality still. Oh man. This car would be so nice if it worked. But yeah, unfortunately, I think this thing will just never run without Mega Squirt. A 3-litre 24 valve. Oof. I may have to Mega Squirt this one day. That car will see the road drift track at some point. I know it will. But not right now. No, that's way off. I'm not too eager on the 6 cylinders, especially after what happened with the V6s from just before then, the white blocks. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of 6s. So I looked at it. What I need for now is this manifold. I need the crank pulley, which I don't have the tool to undo the crank bolt at the moment. And I was thinking I would take the power steering rack and all the power steering along to go with it, so then I could get that nice 740 steering angle. Oh. I did this in blue and green hammer finish. Oh no, only the valve cover is normal, but yeah, that's hammer finish because I thought it was cool at the time. But I do like this blue valve cover. Oh, I might do that to the current one. Yeah, that engine will one day see a car as well. I know it will, but the rest of the car's going. It's ruined. One last little surprise if we just work our way up here. That is, well, I mean, it's got the wrong manifold on it because I just stuck a manifold on it. That is a turbo from a manual. The car was crashed and totaled, but I managed to get that off of it. I might just take the engine mounts off of here. So I need the engine mounts. So I might take the engine mounts from here to make life just a little bit simpler. Wait, oh no, it was automatic. Okay, well, that's lame. Wait, why has it got twin sensors? I might take one of those. That engine will probably never see a car. I don't know, unless somebody can convince me. Wow, there's even more. I completely forgot about this. This is a Volvo 240 diesel engine, I believe, or something like that, which my dad was going to be putting in the beige 240 out there. That was his plan. But he never got around to doing it. And I don't think he ever will, actually, if I'm being entirely honest. Just come undone, please. Oh, it is coming undone. Thank God. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, I got the manifold out, but I just spilt all my frickin' sockets on the ground. Would you look at that? This old turbo engine, I didn't know, comes with oil tap ends. Could I use that instead of my behemoth oil cooler? I am very tempted to find out. But we are going to take those engine mounts just in case, anyway. One engine mount. It's so dark, I can't see anything. And there we have our two engine mounts that we're going to use. And an oil core, which we're going to get one day. For now, I think we're done here. So here we have them all cleaned up and ready to go onto the engine. We're about to put them on. But I've also got this put on here now. I know that this is a choke, but I have a little surprise for this one coming up later. Though currently, this will just be enough to get the car running. Got the idle air control, all that kind of stuff. For now... Son of a gun. We just can't get any brakes, can we? We are just going to have to do away with this oil cooler. That is just no good. Dang. Well, there's one last thing we have got to do today. Surfaced properly. That is proper levels of rooted. Whoa. Well, at least now we know. We had a word from a diesel mechanic that probably just polishing it up with some wire brush or some sandpaper would make this nice and smooth. But that surface is horrible. That really is not going to mate very well. These will probably end up on eBay at some point too as well. I don't really have a use for them, but I do have a surprise I really quickly want to show you. These just came in the mail. It's a little bit of a birthday present to myself. Got this lot for about $200. Once I get Mega Squirt up and running and make sure that the engine works and functions fine, I'm going to figure out a way to get this mounted on there. Oh, that naturally aspirated power is going to be so much fun. Then comes the next stage.